Hi.
You can just introduce yourself and then
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me here. My name is Davinia Taylor, and I'm a mother of 4. I live in the UK, and I am kind of really into biohacking. It saved my life, like yourself. I saw your talk yesterday, and oh my God, what a journey you've been on. And what inspired me the most was the fact that every professional, every white coat told you no, and you pushed through.
I believed them at first, to be honest.
Of course.
For like 15 years, I believed when they told me, you know, you have limits. There's nothing you can do. It's not curable. And then one day, and I think that what's made the difference, one day I decided I did not believe them anymore. I did not believe in their limits anymore, in their self-imposed limits. And I did not believe that my body was broken. I just thought it was different and I could fix it.
Yeah.
And today, the problem we have, and I was just in a panel, and a lot of doctors are not even allowed in California to prescribe peptides. I'm not talking Ozempic, which is a peptide, or insulin. I'm talking,
they're allowed to prescribe that.
Like TB, of course, because it's a lot of money behind it,
yeah.
you know, like Nordisk and others. But I mean, like TB 500, BPCs, CJC, they can't prescribe it. Well, for now, maybe it's going to change with the new president. But I'm always surprised at how bad we are with biohacking our body. You know, yesterday on Instagram, I posted a post about stopping taking Advil, ibuprofen, and all these things so easily. We are told since we're a kid, there is no side effect. And that's not true. Yeah. It's toxic for the liver. Yeah. It actually slows down healing. So if you have a broken bone and you take, you know, ibuprofen or acetaminophen, you are going to slow down healing. It's a known fact. It's not like hocus pocus. But people still take it.
There's such resistance from the whole allopathic medicine to embrace any sort of change.
I call it the establishment.
It is an establishment. And I remember I was watching a post actually yesterday about, you know, there's a famous, when you get so Kellogg's cornflakes or something, you mush them up and you can get a magnet over them and you pull out iron shavings. Mm-hmm. And the doctor was saying, this is ridiculous. You know, of course we've got iron shavings in there. It says it's fortified with iron. And the problem was, they were attacking the influencer who was saying this is crazy.
But not Kellogg's.
And they were like, and I'm like, is nobody gonna just like say, what the fuck have we got iron in our kids' food for? The whole problem was this influencer is a liar and fear-mongering. But they didn't have an issue with the actual metal within the food. Like the gut lining is like tiny, and we're like, we've got leaky gut and we're eating frigging metal shavings. Yeah. And they were just like, not bothered. They're not bothered. Yeah. They said it's fortified. Yeah, great. Well, what do you think you're going to absorb?
But they are right. They say it's fortified, and it is.
But I mean,
they're not lying.
No, they're not lying. Of course they're not. It's there for. But it's like the public are like protecting. You've got to split. And they protect the lie. They protect the marketing. They protect the big pharma.
When I posted yesterday against the painkillers, I got so many trolls, so many aggressive trolls. You're not a doctor. Thank God, because if I were a doctor, I couldn't even say that.
No, true.
So you have limits. Did you see the video about the Coca-Cola can?
No.
It's lined with plastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that.
99% of people have no clue, right? So this guy who showed the plastic, it's kind of a very heavy chemical stuff that he did, but you see the plastic in it. He was slammed by a lot of the big groups out there, saying it was not true. And some counter video showed there was no plastic. And when you look at what they did to prove there was no plastic, they actually use a plastic solvent in their experiment so that at the end there would be no plastic shown.
But of course there's plastic in the lining of everything. They'd have to.
But even aluminum can.
I mean, it's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It is everywhere. So tell me, what would you do? Just you're a mom anyway, and you know I am. And what are the little tricks that you can implement into your kids' psyche to make them aware and make them, because there's so much peer pressure, like, you know, I mean, all the drinks and like, I mean, my kids always want to, for some reason, they want to drink water out of plastic bottles. I don't know why, when I've got a filter and I'm like, God, but it's like the marketing, you know, it's phenomenal. How do you get around that?
So my son is 28. Yeah. I don't really have that much influence anymore.
But you must have beforehand.
Yeah, so it's hard. Yeah. Because as you said, and they like to drink this blue water.
Blue.
Oh my God.
What's with the blue? I mean, spirulina would be all right, but it's not.
No, it's
spirulina.
not. It's like this terrible, blue 3, blue 4, blue 2, and it's so bad. Right now in the US, we're banning red 4 and 3, maybe. I don't remember which one. We still have a lot.
Yeah.
The blue is not banned, even though we know it has an impact on nervous endings, so it should be banned. But all these artificially colored drinks are really bad. And I was telling my son, but of course he would not believe me. So I did a few experiments with him. Like I put plants in it, and I showed him that the plant which was white, like flowers, would become blue. And I said, maybe it's not really true, but I was trying to scare him. I said, your organs are going to become blue. And he was young, so it kind of worked. He was like, I don't want this to happen to me. So I kind of trained him that it was not good for him. Yeah, but it's hard.
It's really hard.
So I'd rather you can make similar things at home. You can make fake ones with spirulina and then give it to them. You use stevia, spirulina, honey, you give it to them. They have no clue it's different. You can just say, oh, it's a new brand. You can take their plastic bottle, fill it up with your stuff, give it to them. They have no clue. You just say it's a new brand. And you'll train them,
Eventually. Because the last thing you want to do is cause them addiction. Yeah. First of all, because that's the stimulate. It's wrecking the hormone system. The reward system is completely
It's
hijacked.
endocrine disruptors as well. It's terrible.
I mean, it's a disaster, particularly when you see all the artificial highs that these little babies get, and they are babies. They're growing. I mean, you wouldn't give a kid a bottle of wine.
No.
Why
it would be less dramatic, actually.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
At least you know what you're dealing with.
I mean, in the States, you cannot drink alcohol until you're 21.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to drink 2 liters of Coca-Cola in a day. And I'm sorry, a glass of beer is never going to be as bad as Coca-Cola.
Well, I'm an alcoholic, so I can guarantee you that for me it would be.
It would be because you would drink
because
more
I would
too.
just go, right, Vegas, here I come.
Let's do it, yeah.
No, but I mean, it's crazy. And this, I mean, where do you think, you mentioned like the new government coming in, and what do you think the new administration's going to do over the next 4 years?
So I'm not talking politics, I'm not talking nutrition.
I'm talking about, hope. A change, a shake-up. Because we've known for years that this is weird. What we look at is weird. And the conflict of interest is there. The money trail is there. The addiction, the side effects are there, but no one even talks about it in the medical field. It's like, everything's okay. And I'm like, kids are getting cancer at like 10.
Well, now, right now we have a huge number of millennials who have cancer.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been traced to the micro and nanoplastics in containers, food containers. They do so much to go food. They order DoorDash, Uber Eats. The containers, even if they're cardboard, are lined with plastics. Plastic in contact with fat and or heat will leach in the food. And that's killing the millennials and the Gen Z today. Wow. So the one thing we have to tell them is, don't do that. The worst is black plastics. Black plastics are made from recycled electronics. All of them. All of them. They have.
You can actually smell it. It smells technical, doesn't it?
Exactly, because it's 100% are made from them.
Like a
melted.
Yes,
melted keyboard.
Yeah, it does.
That's how it's made.
Okay,
so they have flame retardant. When you buy sushis in a black box, even if they're organic, they are contained in a PFAS-rich, flame retardant-rich plastic thing made from recycled electronics. It's super bad. If there is one thing you need to ban, if you can't avoid plastic, I understand. You have to ban black plastics. But then again, if you replace all your plastic cooking stuff by wood, you have to boil your wood big spoons once a week to kill the germs and bacteria that are going to grow as well in it. Yeah. So it's good to change, but not everything that's natural is healthy. You have to take care of it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've just changed all our chopping boards, for like the metal ones instead of the plastic ones, because it's just, I mean, it's crazy.
Metal chopping?
Yeah, it's nice.
Is it good for your knives?
I think so. My husband likes sharpening the knife. He thinks he's a hunter-gatherer. He is not.
Okay. He hands it like a local supermarket.
That was delivered, so shut up. But no, it's really nice. It's like it's like a stainless steel metal chopping board, which is great, and then you've got obviously the bamboo ones as well.
But the bamboo you have to boil. So that's the thing. If you don't boil your wooden, whatever you use, every 7 days, you might get sick because of it.
I mean, it's common sense, isn't it?
But nobody does it.
No, of course not. They just put it, I mean, it's weird, right? Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of like almost going back to what our grandmothers did.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like, if my grandmother wouldn't have recognized it, don't do it.
Exactly. Also use oil. Like you need to use oil, to mineral oil on like your cutting boards if they're out of wood to prevent food from going inside.
Yeah.
But the worst, you're right, is plastic cutting boards. Because when you use a plastic cutting boards, you don't have nanoplastics, you have macroplastics.
Yes.
The actual pieces of plastic that go into the food. As a matter of fact, it's better because macroplastics we eliminate.
Okay.
The big ones, they're too big, they go through the,
It's the tiny ones that
tiny
reside
the
in the
nano
brain.
and micro, yeah.
What else do you think that we should be on the lookout for? I mean, personally, I've got this thing about fragrance. I hate it. I hate this. You know, if I'm in a hotel, I'm in a hotel right now, and I'm like, what is that smell?
It's usually all fragrances, even the good ones, they have endocrine disruptors inside. So that's why I don't use that much.
Yeah.
No deodorant.
No.
Deodorant, we don't need it. By the way, the more you use them, the more you need them.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it kills your
like how do you say it here? Aluminum free everything. We say aluminum.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're gonna kill your microbiome in your armpit. You have no microbiome left, so you can't defend yourself against the bacteria. So you have to go through a period of 4 or 5 weeks where you're gonna stink like a piggy.
Okay.
Kosher piggy for some, but you will still stink like a piggy for 5 weeks. Your body needs to readapt itself and redefend itself. It takes weeks. So don't do it if you're just dating someone right now.
No.
Wait a little bit.
But I've been with the same guy for ages, so it's
so that's fine. You can stink.
I just stink anyway.
But you stop it.
I give up.
You stop it, and it's amazing. It's amazing because your body has the ability to preserve. And also, don't shower all the time. People sometimes shower twice a day.
Yeah.
Your skin, it takes 4 hours for the microbiome and the pH of the skin to go back to normal after a shower. So if you shower in the morning and at night, your skin has never had a cool moment of over 5 or 7 hours without being disrupted.
Yeah.
You do not, by the way, you don't need to shower every day. I might sound dirty when I say that, but all the microbiome specialists I have interviewed, and one was in Chicago not long ago, they are adamant. You should not, like our grandmother, you were talking about our grandmothers, they never showered every day.
Once a week.
But you still do, you do your little cleanup. But who cares if the top hair of your shin is showered? You don't even sweat there anyway. Yeah. So you have to preserve your skin. Like all this cleanser for the face with water, don't do it. Don't put water on your face.
And your skin's amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
You glow.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
It's called makeup.
No, but it's not that. No, but you're like your structure, your skin structure.
I never put water on my face.
Oh, do you not? No. Tell me, what do you put on your face?
I use only oil.
Okay.
Oil, like some specific oils, like, harvested in Blue Moon in the Amazonian River. No,
witchy, woo-woo-y, fabulous.
No, I'm kidding. Some like easy oil, but I only put water if I do like a scrub or something, but otherwise no water on the face.
No, you look good. I'm like checking to
your skin is amazing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at this because I'm a runner. I'm getting like.
So this you use radio frequency.
Yeah, I should do.
And microcurrent every other day, and that's good.
Is that all I need?
Yeah.
Just like a hand device and just sit there watching.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
And then red light therapy, like the good one. There are lots of fake, bad red light therapy devices out there, so you really have to do your homework.
I wanted to speak to you about red light, actually, eyesight, because I'm having to use reading glasses and it's driving me frigging crazy. I'm like, this is my thing. I'm fit, I'm healthy, my hormones are okay, even though I'm nearly 50. I'm feeling good, but I can't see. I'm doing this it reminds me of my mother, and it's really, I hate this. How about red light for the eyes?
So first you can do, I've been doing daily exercises for 20 years.
What sort of?
So I'm 55, but I don't use glasses because I do that every day.
I need this. Tell me what you do.
Well, we don't have time. I can show you off thing.
Okay.
But like a lot of exercises, I do it in front of my red light panel.
Got you.
So in the morning, I'm in front of the red light panel for like 20 minutes. But the 10 minute when I'm facing it, I close my eyes. I don't wear the protective goggles. I close my eyes because it's dangerous otherwise. And while I'm in front, I'm doing some eye exercises to really work my muscles in the ocular area. Yeah. And when I turn around, I do something else. But you do that once a day. It's 10 minutes. It takes time. But you find it.
Yeah, but I mean, we
But then red light therapy, I also have I have glasses that are blue light glasses for the morning to wake up your circadian rhythm. At the end, you have 3 minutes of direct red light on your retina. And that's really helping with your health. Yeah.
What brand is that?
AYO. AYO. AYO.
I'm going to have a look at those. That makes sense because where I live in the UK, I mean, we have winter, we've just come out of winter. I mean, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's still dark.
I know, yeah.
I mean, it's
so you need that to help with your circadian rhythm.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm like, how do the Vikings do this? But I suppose they didn't have to go to school and drop people off and then go to work and everything and hold shit together, right? Exactly. They just had to like, I don't know,
they
go to war.
They were living with the seasons also.
They were living with the seasons and they did. I was reading about them actually, how they used cold therapy, which actually generates vitamin D even without light.
But hold on, they were doing cold therapy, but not stupid cold plunges like now people are doing. It was not 40-degree water, it was 50, and that's a huge difference. Very cold plunges, now we know, increases insulin and cortisol levels. It's not as healthy as we were told.
I think for me, a cold shower is more than enough.
That's very good.
I'm in the north of England.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And that's
you have
it.
a hormetic stress constantly.
Always. Like it's pitch black, dark, everything's cold. Everyone's like, permanent stress. Also, what would you do for stress? What are your favorite supplements for stress?
Oh, magnesium, obviously.
Which one?
About 7 types. So you take 1 pill with the 7 types of magnesium at night.
Yeah.
At night, that's important.
Okay.
But also a lot of cardiac coherence work. I use a biofeedback tool from HeartMath, which is my favorite. Okay. You do 7 minutes. That really realigns your brain activity with your heart activity and your nervous system.
What do you have to do with that?
You just follow the line of inhaling, exhaling. Mm-hmm. It's a 30, hold on, how many? It's 7 minutes, so it's kind of like 30 seconds, 15 seconds in, 15 seconds out, and you think about happy thoughts. We were talking about it over there. So what you think makes you, which is true. So you can test yourself. You think about war, famine, disease, you will see your coherence going like to 0.
Wow.
You think about happiness, joy, health, and words that are good for you, gratitude. It will go up. For me, the sentence that has the most impact is, I love sharing my knowledge. This one makes me go to the highest level.
Oh, wow.
So you can test it, and then you find what resonates with you, and then you work on this every day, and then you're aligned.
Amazing.
Yeah.
At your speech yesterday, you said you were resistant to wear like the aura.
I have it now.
I know.
I'm guilty.
It's one of those things. It's
kind Are you one? We are the aura group.
Yeah, we are aura gang. And I was a bit resistant.
You too?
Yeah, but I mean, I love it now. And because I have evidence to show my family how annoying they are. I have evidence that you did this and then you did that and you were snoring. And so it's like, that's the only reason.
But you know...
No, but it's good though, because sometimes I can tell myself, I'm tired, I didn't sleep well. And then I look at it and I'm like, I had a great sleep. Come on, Davinia, snap out of it. You're just being horrible.
But I've been trying mouth taping.
Right, the trouble with my mouth taping with me is I get those, you know, those cold sores?
Yeah.
That's what I was getting. I
mean,
I like
you don't
want
to use it completely, just one in the middle.
I got, like when I ripped it off, I ended up with a cold sore. But I mean, maybe it was because I was run down anyway and I should have been taking lysine.
No, it doesn't do that. It's amazing.
But I like this one, that, you know, that opens.
But this one increases your oxygen level. It increases your RAM and your HRV. It's crazy. The impact is just, for me, I went from having a few white dots, you know, in my sleeping pattern to 0. Like I literally sleep, I've never had it in my entire life. I go to bed, I fall asleep at 11, I wake up at 7. I haven't woken up once.
Perfect.
It's amazing.
And it increases the nitric oxide as well, doesn't it?
Nitric oxide goes up through the roof,
Because I've got really crap heart rate variability. But
no, aura is bad for that. Don't count.
Okay, all right then, because I'm looking there and I am like really...
What are you, 20?
Yeah, 28 or something like that.
No, I'm like 20. I'm dead already.
Oh, okay, good. So it's crap.
So this one, I use HeartMath for their HRV. I'm 85 with them, which is
because good, because I'm thinking I'm nailing everything, and then I look at the HRV and I just say I hate this aura ring.
I think we're running out of time, but thank you so much.
No problem.
Dear.
Perfect.
And hopefully we can talk more offline.
Definitely.
Cool. Thank you.
Loved it. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, and if you have not yet been to Biohackers World, guess what? We're coming to Chicago in July and Miami in November. You absolutely want to be there. These events are unlike anything else, and I've never even seen a longevity and health optimization conference in Chicago. So I'm so excited to see all of you in Chicago at Biohackers World.